Alright, and we are back, and if you can't tell, we're still in the same spot. I've still got my yellowtail kangaroo line. We will buy a bunch of CDs and just get these all done out.
Fucking no, just get on with it.
The fuck are you? Oh, he's eating the ribs.
I'm eating my fucking ribs.
He fucking smoked some goddamn ribs yesterday, man.
He burned it this morning.
Shit was good.
Almost left over.
Yeah, man, I fucking eat some of this shit.
Right?
Fucking shit good, dude. Motherfucking good. Alright.
It's almost like having leftover turkey.
But for fucking dark meat fans. If you can't tell by the title of this episode, we're talking about...
What's the title here?
Talking about the new Ghost album.
Ghost! Okay, see.
They're not Ghost BC anymore. And before I get into talking, I'm going to show you this cool ass shit. The thing is, the day that I bought that new Sword album, Josh hits me up and says, dude, Best Buy fucked up, and their Best Buy exclusive for the new Ghost album is $1.99, but it's supposed to be $11.99, but they have to honor the price tag. So I'm like, oh my god, dude, I gotta fucking get to Best Buy. And then Josh is gonna be a doll and be like, you can have mine, dude. I know you like to collect CDs. It's like, alright, dude, badass, man. So he gave it to me.
Thanks, bro.
And so, boom. I love that album cover. Like, it looks like, there's some about it that reminds me of that old movie Metropolis. But it's like a fucking, dude, you got, it's like a gate fucking to a city or some shit, man, but it's all a skull. Man, it's so fucking cool to fucking look at. And there's your $1.99. And then a cool thing, Best Buy exclusive with bonus tracks and limited edition trading cards. On the back is really cool. This is artwork I'm talking about, man. Fantastic stuff.
I want the record.
Yeah, I'd like to get it on.
I don't know what it is. I love album artwork, but it just looks better on a fucking record.
Because it's all blown up and you can see it better. Like on that, your vinyl version of
Dookie.
Your vinyl version of
Dookie.
Yeah, well that and your vinyl version of Fleet Fox's first album.
Oh yeah.
I can see everything so much better than on that little CD that I have. And man, they went all out on the artwork here. First,
yeah, dude, I love the gloss finish.
There's the front page and back page is like glossy. But here are the trading cards. Each album comes with 3 trading cards and they are numbered. Apparently there are 12 in all.
But they're all the same.
And when you get them all, they connect to form some sort of puzzle. If you can see that. And I would like to have them all. But
I wonder how you get them, because you got the same fucking numbers that Charlie got.
But you've got Papa Emeritus and a group of nameless ghouls. Really freaking cool. Another one of Papa Emeritus and some nameless ghouls.
You look at the back.
The puzzle.
The back, you make a big ass fucking thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like that big puzzle. I want them all. Then you got another Papa Emeritus, kind of very, very in the shadows. Like really fucking cool. Then, just look at this fucking art. The pages are like have that old comic book feel. And it's just so fucking cool to look at. And man, just look at this shit. Holy crap. Now, if I was a little fucking kid, I'd probably take crayons and try to color in this stuff and fuck it up. But now that I'm an adult, I can appreciate it. It's just so fucking cool, man. Then there's the new look, Papa Emeritus 3. And the new look of the Nameless Ghouls.
I love the album cover because that's his face too.
Yeah, man, it's so fucking cool. And every album, it's a new Papa Emeritus and new Nameless Ghouls. Same members, apparently.
They just have a different face.
Yeah, they're like the new incarnations of the characters. Like this Papa Emeritus is like the brother of the last one. More fucking just cool ass fucking pictures. And then you got some lyrics and stuff and one final picture.
Where are they from?
Sweden, I believe. Or
And we get their albums more accessibly than a fucking Tiger Lilies? Bullshit. I love the Tiger Lilies.
This is fucking great, man. Okay, so when did you first hear about some ghosts?
When you told me about them, I bought the fucking record. You didn't even have the record yet.
Yeah, I had just found out about them when I told you.
I saw them at Best Buy and I was like, hey, you just talked about them. You said they're like a gothic Beatles.
So what it did, it did sound like
Dude,
it.
I wasn't even expecting it to sound like that. I was like, I put it in. And I said, are you fucking kidding me? This is almost like the shock you got out of if you bought Bat Out of Hell based off the album cover. And then you put it in and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Exactly.
That's exactly what I got from when he says it's this gothic band that sounds like the Beatles. And I'm like, okay. I bought it and I put it in. I looked at the fucking album cover and I'm like, this motherfucker looks like a demonic hope or a demonic pope. And god damn it.
Yeah, because I had checked out their first album on YouTube, because their second one had just come out when I found out about these guys.
No, we did a review on that one.
We did?
Mm-hmm.
Did we really?
Yep.
But didn't it fuck up?
I don't know.
Because I know it fucked up and we had to redo it.
We probably redid it like 5 times.
I don't even know if it's online.
Comment.
I don't even know.
Because we're too lazy to look.
I'm too lazy to look at my YouTube. So
I'm pretty sure we did.
the first album to me did have a gothy, Beatlesy sound, but that second one kind of had a sound all its own. But when I first heard these guys, I was listening to James Rolfe's audio slaughter for Rob Zombie, his little Rob Zombie retrospective. And he kept mentioning Ghost was like his new favorite band, and I'm like, well, who the fuck is this Ghost? I know there's a Japanese post-rock band called, I believe they're called Ghost, and they're really cool. I'm like, is this who the fuck he's talking about? And so I go online and I'm looking, I see this Ghost BC shit, and I'm like, well, let me check this out. And I turn it on YouTube, and I'm like, this is probably what he's talking about. And that's when I told you about it after I checked that out. I was like, this is some shit that's probably worth fucking paying attention to. And it definitely was.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. Now, this album right here, we'll just get into that. I will say, I didn't get to hear the full thing.
Oh, no, you didn't?
I mean, I heard the full thing, but I couldn't pay attention to it because I'm on a ride to Atlanta going to a High on Fire show. So there were bigger priorities in my head that night. Holy shit, I'm going to see High on Fire. I'm not processing what I'm hearing because I'm already so excited that I'm going to see High on Fire. So, I just know it sounded like Ghost BC to me. It didn't sound like any of the songs that I knew. It just sounded like every song that came on was like, okay, that's Ghost BC. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not like I was...
You weren't able to like really pay attention.
No, because I was driving with a buddy of mine going to Atlanta, going to see High on Fire, and the whole night. There was so much shit that went on that night. I had to work the next day. There's a lot of pressure being put on my brain that night, so I could not pay attention. And I haven't even gone back since then. That was 2 weeks ago. So, without having listened to it, and I have nothing to compare it to as other albums they put out, and how it makes me feel, I can't give it any winks.
You can't give it a wink yet.
Uh-uh.
So on a future first listen, we got to get your wink for this.
I have to hear it.
You'll have to hear it.
But yeah, see, I can't, it's not that I won't wink to it. It's just I can't give you a wink because I don't really have an honest opinion on it. It's like when you open a porno mag and just kind of glance at it, the image isn't put in your spank bank so you don't know what you're doing.
I totally understand that.
Okay. So, it's kind of like I glanced at a trailer for a movie, but I heard the whole album.
It's like you were watching a movie,
but you were buried in your phone playing a goddamn game.
You were in your phone the whole time, and you'd look up every once in a while. Okay,
yep.
That's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Like when I used to watch Game of Thrones.
It's easy.
I would look up during the fucking death scenes and be like, politics right now. What's going on?
It is easy to want to do other shit when Game of Thrones is on. Let me fucking tell you.
I'm telling you, man. I know the Game of Thrones is a good show, but sometimes I'm so tired.
Like, fucking
I'm so
do
tired
something. My God. Fucking A.
The dragons are coming, but hey, there's incest over here.
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna put in your fucking face. Two people that are obviously not related because they're two actors, but in storytelling they are related.
Yeah, we'll show you the brother and sister fucking more than we'll show you any dragons or
because
white
we can't pay
walkers.
for CGI when hey, Jurassic Park made us believe that goddamn dinosaurs exist.
God damn it. Game of Thrones is cool, but it's not that fucking cool. It's like, oh my
it's
God.
over, like, I hate to say it, but like it's an overused term, but it's overrated.
Overrated is overrated, but I mean, I hate to say it, but I wouldn't say it's overrated.
It's kind of like The Walking Dead in some ways. Like The Walking Dead is not a good show. I'm sorry, it's not a well-written show. It's not a good show. People in this town are banking on it because it's in Georgia.
Yeah. Not anymore though.
Well, yeah, but
Except for Fear the Walking Dead.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna tell you right now, dude.
Does not need to exist.
Hey, watch the first episode. I think it's way fucking better than Walking Dead. Now, I don't like the main characters, but it has this sense of like, you know what's gonna happen, and it's like slowly happening. Like it didn't. The first episode didn't even have the fall. Like the first episode, it was like, all right, all these kids were not showing up in school because they were sick, and every day it was like, damn, there's more and more kids not showing up. There was this like kind of pandemic kind of, like they were treating it like it was a disease. Like, I mean, wow, all these people are sick, and then you got this one kid who's freaking out because he's like, there's been like 5 incidences of people getting sick like this at this state and this state. It's gonna happen here, man. It's gonna happen here, man. Like there's such a sense of dread that they're kind of putting in it. Like you know it's gonna come.
Yeah, but once it becomes Walking Dead.
Yeah, that's what I don't want. I don't want it to. I know it's gonna eventually turn into Walking Dead. We're gonna be just walking.
Yeah.
We're just gonna be traveling to one point. But I really
dug the. We gotta watch the baby.
Because like you had this scene, all right. You had this scene.
Fuck that baby.
The family show up. You know, they're stopped on the highway, and there's like this big fucking traffic jam, and you got the police like they're all pointing their guns at this guy, and he's a fucking zombie, and he fucking lunges at this dude and eats one of the officers, and they're just laying bullets into him. They're like, he won't go down. And then you got all these people watching the video on their cell phones and stuff, like, oh man, this is some crazy shit, dude. What is this, man? Like, I was like really kind of fucking digging that. I was like, that's kind of like how we would treat it if it was just starting to happen. I mean,
but that one dude on bath salts, everyone's sitting there fucking filming it.
That's what it reminded me of, was that whole bath salts Florida incident. I was like, this is kind of interesting, damn it. You fucking.
But you know what it's going to turn into.
Yeah, that's what I'm eventually. I'm hoping. I don't want them to.
It's going to be Walking Dead with different characters.
Exactly.
Eventually.
So far, it's not. So far, it's really okay. The main characters suck. They're stereotypical as fuck.
That's a zombie apocalypse movie.
It's a family. Dad's divorced. His original son hates him. But he's trying to basically be nice to his new son because he couldn't be nice to his original son. So it's like he's trying to replace his son, and then the mom's a badass, all like, oh, I'm the fucking, I control these kids, blah blah blah. I mean, they're stereotypical as fuck. Stereotypical.
So it's like
fucking
Desperate Housewives with zombies.
Nah, it's not like that. I'd say it's
that
more
would be
like,
a funny fucking combination though.
Wouldn't it?
Desperate Housewives with zombies, like all the fucking Desperate Housewives are going to sit around fucking zombies.
Seriously.
I'm gonna get at my husband now.
I'm gonna do my zombie. It's more like, all right,
his dick's harder than yours.
Take the main characters from Roland Emmerich's 2012 and put them in a zombie movie. That's basically these characters.
Oh, God.
Pretty much.
That's not even a good movie.
No, it's not. So anyway, back to Ghost.
So alright, so Fear the Walking Dead is pretty much John Cusack.
I mean,
phoning it in. It's John Cusack phoning it in. And you've seen him phone in a lot of performances. Like,
I liked him
almost like Adam Sandler in Pixels. Like, he just didn't want to be there.
Now, back to Ghost. I had to talk about Fear for a second. It was kind of a cool show.
I don't even know how we got on that subject.
I don't even remember. Something about, we were talking about Game of Thrones and bitching about that. So
I don't even know how Game of Thrones got brought into it.
The one thing I like about Ghost is the fact that when you look at them, like you said, it's like buying Bat Out of Hell without knowing what it is, and you're thinking, dude,
this is gonna be some dark fucking epic shit.
Dark heavy metal, dude.
But then you look at the back of the cover and you see Jen Steinman and Meatloaf,
and they're all like
kind of like hugging each other and shit.
Like their hair's blowing and shit, man.
You're dressed up like you're ready for the opera. What the fuck? But you don't think anything of it because rock and roll was very deceitful back then.
And rock and roll looked like that.
Yeah,
you know,
it
looked
a bunch
like
of fat, ugly dudes. That's music, man.
I mean,
it doesn't matter what you look like.
It just looked like a bunch of Rick Wickens on the back of the cover. It comes from the
soul, man. It's not what looks like what you look like on the outside.
So when I first saw these guys, I was like, "This looks like it's gonna be some screaming."
That's why Miley Cyrus is saying now that I've never seen everything I've done before has been with computers. Being with the Flaming Lips, it's fun to see everything being done with real instruments, and they can change the note on the fly. Really?
Like she's never seen that.
Like
before.
You've never seen someone go from like A to E?
Even her dad.
Have you never seen that? That's like, dude, your dad was in a band? Fuck! You were in a band that everyone supposedly played real instruments in when you toured. But you're saying Flaming Lips are playing music? Flaming Lips use a lot of computers. They do.
They use a lot of
I'm sorry. There's a lot of very authentic string instruments, very authentic. I mean, everything on Flaming Lips is very authentic, but it's enhanced by computers. Sorry. Pretty much the whole Terror album was recorded on a goddamn iPad. Most of those instruments are from a fucking iPad app. So you can't say these people... My rant is over. I'm just going to get louder and more frustrated. We're talking about Ghost. So, let's talk about Ghost.
I mean, you're going to get a first listen for this new Miley Cyrus album.
Yeah, we might as well.
Because if it's the one that everybody hates,
let's do it tonight.
We're probably going to like it.
Let's do it tonight.
Yeah, download that bitch when we finish.
I mean, I got a computer. We'll download that motherfucker.
We're going to give you, we'll fucking do it.
We have to. I mean,
it's the talk of the town at the moment, apparently.
Right, and if we post it now,
we got to be topical.
Exactly.
We got to jump on the bandwagon.
Exactly. We're on the wagon again.
Wagons, dead bodies dragging. Back to Ghost, I promise.
The album's great. Buy it. I give it...
You couldn't give it a wink, you said.
Well, just based off the name, off of my nostalgia from the first album, and I know it's the same members from the last album.
Okay, there you go.
See, I know we just said you can't base it off of your nostalgia, but if you tell me the same people are there, hey, I'm going to buy that record, and I know I'm going to like it. It's like, alright, your favorite band, say, for example, Green Day comes out with a goddamn album. I don't give a fuck if I've heard one song on there. I know I'm going to love it, so I'm going to buy it. This, I already know Ghost, and I love Ghost.
I'm gonna tell you
without listening. Without listening, just being excited, knowing that they put out an album, I give it 5 winks. Because I love Ghost.
But then when you hear it, I guarantee you that's going to go up.
Oh, it's probably going to go up, and I'll probably actually get a full spooge. the spooge of approval.
The spooge of approval. Now,
so if I get a 10 winks, the spooge of approval. Not that I'm a minute man or anything, and it takes 10 winks to get me off.
I guess.
You gotta know what you're doing like a black girl, man. I don't know.
Okay.
I've been around, dude. I'm a whore.
So this album...
Yes. I did say that.
I know you did.
Exactly.
I was right here.
Right?
So this album, it was Melanie Felony, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she subscribed to us back in the day.
Oh my god.
So anyway, this album, alright, they look like they would be some fucking straight up heavy metal stuff, but when you listen to it, it's light, aggressive, very smooth and chill, and roll me one too, bro.
For $1.
Don't bro me if you don't know me. And just really fucking good stuff, and a very 70s and 80s influence in the music. Well, this new Ghost album is fucking amazing. Now, sadly, when I first got it, I didn't listen to it all that much because I was listening to that Sword album. I couldn't put that down. And then my January's album came in the mail, and I've been listening to the fuck out of that.
Listening to the fuck.
Yeah, listening to the fuck out of that January.
No, just say listening to the fuck.
And then I finally turned it on pretty much this whole past week at work on my way to and from work. And I fucking love it. It's a little more aggressive. He changes his voice a little more on a couple songs. Like, every song isn't that smooth, soft voice.
Beelzebub. Satan. Other words.
Lucifer.
Yeah.
What's really cool is this Best Buy version has a live version of that.
Yeah, I know.
It's pretty fucking cool.
I do love the fucking cards, and I want to know how you get more, because when Charlie got it, he didn't even know that he had cards. And I'm sitting there in his...
Because they were back in here.
Yeah, I'm sitting there in his car, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I just pull that out, and I'm like, dude, you got fucking trading cards! And he's like, what? For real?
But I went on eBay, and people are selling those cards all together. And
how much? Because I want to know what it looks like.
Last week, they were kind of cheap. They might start going up. But anyway...
How do you get them all is what I'm asking.
You just buy a bunch of the albums.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I mean, because like you and Charlie bought fucking albums from the same goddamn place.
That's what I'm saying.
And y'all got the same numbers.
This Best Buy here might have had the same bundle. Dude, it's like the Monopoly game at McDonald's.
Fuck that.
It's like that. That's how I.
The Monopoly game at McDonald's is meant to lose. You never win. Has there ever been anyone in the fucking history of McDonald's doing goddamn Monopoly that has won the jackpot?
I have no clue.
No! You win the goddamn lottery jackpot faster than you win fucking Monopoly at McDonald's.
Well, that's also because you can play lottery all year long, whereas Monopoly...
Well, yeah, you can, but still. You'd have to eat a shit ton of McDonald's to even hope for that shit.
Kill your organs for $1 million.
Or just buy it and throw away the money. And that's not even worth it. I mean, because you have to spend at least $10 to get 4 pieces.
But this album, man, to me, it starts off kind of slow. Like I told Josh last night, I said, to me, after the first 3 tracks, it really picks up.
A long time since I've heard it.
The first track, Spirit, is really fucking good. A great fucking opener with some really cool lead guitar moments, but nothing special. Like, there are some really cool moments. And then...
we need to download that Miley Cyrus.
From the Pinnacle to the Pit, it's alright.
I can't believe I just said that.
Yeah, we gotta listen to that Miley Cyrus,
Oh my god. I gotta watch that bitch twerk.
I mean, so, Pinnacle to the Pit. Stick that tongue out, ho. Pinnacle to the Pit.
Let me put my glitter coat on.
It's one of the heavier songs, and it's pretty good. And then, what do you call that? Cerise? I don't even know how to pronounce this. This song, alright, y'all. The song is really good. It's really slow, really chill. But the music video for it, the talent show Puppet, not Puppet, but like this cool kids talent show. It's a bunch of kids dressed as ghosts, and the video is so cool. It has this 1970s cult movie look to it. And my buddy Oh, Kim Adams.
Yeah, Kim was in it.
Kim Adams, who a couple years ago moved up to California, and he's been in a bunch of little.
Was he an extra?
Yeah, he's an extra. He's in the audience, but I haven't been able to find him on the video.
Has he pointed himself out to you?
He said he couldn't see himself either.
Then he's probably not.
they might have not cut to him, but he's still in there in spirit.
He's in there in the cutting room floor of the video. He's in there.
I mean, but
he was there when they were filming a video.
But that shit makes me so fucking happy because I'm like, this dude.
I worked with him. I know him.
He was a great fucking friend of mine, dude, and
it's almost like touching Buckethead's hand.
He moves to
or touching the dude from High on Fire's hand.
He moves to California, and quickly he starts his acting class like instantly when he gets up there. Then all of a sudden he's like, he's on some College Humor videos.
Really?
Yeah, he's like this dude in an elevator in one of them, and then.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Really? I haven't seen it.
And then there's a little short
cool.
film.
He's been on our show once.
Yeah. He's the guy on our 2012 Best Of albums.
He's eating Cheetos.
Yeah, he's eating Cheetos.
$10 Ha.
Yeah, he's like, what are you got? $10 Ha and who else?
I don't know, but I thought $10 Ha was Dead Mouth 5 and $10 Ha. Like that's hilarious, dude. Like I never thought of saying that.
And I just told him, I just said, look, dude, I'm gonna say this, and you just talk shit to me, and it was great. It was fucking hilarious.
Like he has a perfect thing to say. $10 Ha is eating fucking Cheetos and shit.
And so he's also been in a short film called Food Fellas. It's a short parody of Goodfellas. Fucking hilarious. Oh my god, dude.
In your hair.
But so anyway.
Fear the Walking Dead. Fear the Walking Dead. Fear the Walking Dead.
Back to Ghost.
I wish they had better songs.
Well, I love
I want Salvation.
Yeah, I would like Salvation on that.
I would like Salvation better than
Salvation. I
like
love
that
album.
If you want to learn how to play,
I ain't gonna lie, that's their best album to me.
Right?
Yeah.
But they still have the same album cover. It's just a different backdrop.
Look at those first.
There's one that's white and one that's yellow.
Especially the first two fucking Cranberries album, exact same cover. They're just sitting on a couch. One is black, one is fucking white, and then their third album, their best one to me, To the Faithfully Departed, or The Faithful Departed, whatever that is. It's still fairly the same, but they're just in a room, but they're sitting down, standing all together kind of and shit. But it's
I think
not
that's
on a
very
couch.
uncreative if you have your band on a backdrop as a cover.
But
that could be a cover of the Rolling Stone. Don't make that your album cover. Album covers have to speak to people that want to buy it. Don't sell me. Like, that's why I hate Green Day's Warning cover. That is the worst Green Day cover of all.
But then you get I can't even really pronounce this.
I can't pronounce a lot of their fucking titles.
Spokes on it.
But I just like Ghost.
But that song is cool, and then the song He Is.
Just name the number.
Track
74.
Track 5, He Is amazing because it's like I call it a power ballad for the devil. Like it has this 80s power ballad feel, dude.
But like the Devil's fucking Michael McDonald song from fucking South Park. Up there's so much room where babies burp and flowers bloom. I could be whatever, you know the song. God damn it. That is Michael McDonald singing that song. It's not. It's not.
Is it really Michael McDonald singing that?
No, but he is singing in the style of Michael McDonald.
What I do like about that song, the Up There from the South Park movie, is the fact that it sounds like stereotypical Christian rock.
It
sang
does,
by the devil, man.
and it does. But that's what's funny about it because it's also in the style of fucking Michael McDonald.
It really is, man.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah. Through the eyes of a child.
Through the eyes of a child. That's a fucking good song.
It really is.
God damn, that's a good song.
Life is kind of gay, but it doesn't seem that way.
Through the eyes of a child. Like, that's a good song.
You
Life is pretty gay, but it doesn't seem that way through the eyes of a child. That's so true. Like that hits you, especially like when you're growing up, like when you're in that preteen stage of where everything is shit. Like that one South Park episode told you, everything is shit at this age, man.
That episode,
everything is shit.
Still hits me hard.
But when that one song came out when I was like 11 years old, going into 12, I was like, everything is cool. Life is pretty gay, but it doesn't seem that way through the eyes of a child. But I started looking at it through the eyes of an adult and being like, damn, your life sucks.
But the song he is, like I said, it's like a power ballad for the devil, but at the same time, it also sounds like it kind of has that mega church song vibe to it, like only it seems like it's about the devil. It's kind of like Our God is an Awesome God, only about the devil. Like that's what it feels
Our
like.
devil is an awesome Satan, he reigns from below heaven, he is the dark savior, hell yeah, there's attack on the wall, yeah.
And then the second half of the album to me, right after He Is, everything just gets grand. Because Mummy Dust is fucking awesome. Majesty is majestic. Devil Church is fucking just awesome, man. And then Absolution is really fucking good. But then the final fucking track, Deus in Absentia, fucking, it sounds like you're in... If this guy looks like an evil fucking pope, he's got to have a fucking evil, like the anti-Vatican. And it feels like you're in the anti-Vatican, in the anti-fucking Catholic Church with fucking choirs singing, and it's fucking big and it's fucking grand. What I love about this band is the fact that they're just there for entertainment. They're not. Their devilish isn't meant to be taken serious. Like if you're a full-on kid who's like, man, I only want devil shit.
Dude, she fucking almost bubbled up that entire song.
Oh hell yeah. But if you're a kid,
she's playing it note for note right now.
So
that's
good.
fucking awesome.
But if you're a little kid who's like, I just want to hear devil shit, and you're looking at this like, oh man, this is the most satanic band. You know, they are. I mean, yeah, they're everything about them is fairly satanic, but it's not meant to be taken serious. Like, I mean, I don't think any character or member of the band in real life is satanic. You just get this. You get this tongue-in-cheek vibe.
Yeah, I kind of get like, not the music from Cradle of Filth, but the personality of Cradle of Filth. Like, if you ever watch an interview by Danny Filth, god damn, that motherfucker is so funny.
He's such a goofy little dude, man.
He is so funny, because he's like this tall, and he's like...
He's such a goofy little dude.
And he does not take that serious, and that's what I love about
Like, he takes it serious, but it's not meant to be like,
it's not like
serious.
he gets mad like ICP does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, ICP still sits there and be like, I'll beat your ass. Like, grow the fuck up, dude. You're like 50 years old wearing clown paint. Like I can't see Gene Simmons getting up and being like, I'll beat your ass. No. Motherfuckers come into his home and invade his fucking privacy and say, you're raping children. He's like, I don't even know what a firewall is.
Now,
someone hacked my shit.
Now, going back to ICP, there was a time they were on Howard Stern where one of Howard Stern's guys like puts clown paint on his face and then...
Is he the guy that stabbed himself in the stomach?
I have no idea.
You know what I'm talking about. Artie stabbed himself in the stomach.
It might have been.
Artie was funny though, because
he got his fucking dick, and on his dick head he had like Violent J's face paint on his dick head. And he comes running into the fucking studio and he's like waving his junk in front of Shaggy. And Shaggy gets... I was really upset by this. I was like, this is hilarious. This is fucking funny. But Shaggy got so mad. He was like, that shit's gay, man. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. That shit's fucking gay, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, dude, you can't get the fucking joke, man? I mean, this is fucking hilarious. And they fucking
and he is very
pissed him
homophobic.
off. I mean,
he's very homophobic.
It's sad. It kind of hurt me. I was like, damn, dude, you talk about all this bullshit. But that's gonna offend you, man? I mean, really?
Like,
dude?
you're the one that tries to offend everybody.
I mean,
and
dude.
you got, like, alright, that's kind of funny. I wouldn't be hurt by that, but I would think that's kind of funny.
I would be like, dude, that's fucking funny as shit. You got my
like,
face paint on your dick and you're
No, see, it would be more funny to see it happen as a fan. To be like, damn, you talk all this shit, but you, like, homophobic as a motherfucker.
Yeah, that was kind of sad.
Like, I bet you ain't got one gay juggalo on your team that you accept. No. Because they don't want that Ned and they want that dick. Right?
They want the dead instead of the dead.
That made no sense. What would you call it?
I don't know. I said dead because
Ned,
it rhymes with
Ned
dead, but it starts with a D like dick.
Ned doesn't rhyme with fucking vagina or dick, or it has nothing to, like, Ned? Nedden? Like,
That's a pretty dumbass
Like,
name.
I always thought that was a dumbass name for getting pussy. Like, just say you're getting pussy. Nedden?
Ned.
Why you gotta make up your own fucking shit, your own language? It's cool, I mean, yeah, y'all got a fucking empire and shit. Y'all are like the goddamn Donald Trump of white boy rap. Am I not right?
I have no idea, dude.
I mean, goddamn, white boy rap is what I'm saying. Not that white boys listen to it. White boys making rap. They are the Donald Trump.
How?
How? Them motherfuckers got more money than Eminem. They got an empire. They were in video games. They fucking have this goddamn Juggalo festival they put on every year.
They lose money.
They have way more money than fucking anybody does.
They actually lose money on the guy.
But they love it. They love it.
That's what's so cool about it. Is
they don't give a fuck if they lose money.
They spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to get this thing set up, and they might make back. Let's say they fucking spent $400,000 to get it together. They might make back $300,000. So they're basically, and when you look at it,
that's bad.
Well, but the thing is though, is when you look at it, they just spent $100,000 to make this happen. Which
they
in a
spent
way,
money to make it happen,
but not as much as you originally thought.
But still,
but
that's
so for something
lost
like that,
every year.
But they make more back every year. I mean, that's an example. But I mean that is kind of inspiring. You know what I mean? I mean because they
don't care if they lose because they can still make it back from something else.
Yeah, they can still make it back for someone else. But it's like a special.
That's
thing
why
for
they're
their
the Donald
fans.
Trump of rap boy music.
But Donald Trump
Boy.
isn't going to do anything like that for his fans. He's
not going to do anything like that for his fans. He's going to do something like that for himself and fail, and still try to do it because he got money. That's what ICP do.
So anyway, back to Ghost.
They're good by the album. Next review we're doing Miley Cyrus.
Well, next review is The Sword.
Oh.
Then Miley Cyrus.
We're going to go in there. I'm going to download it. And we're going to listen to it while I get a little enhanced mentally.
Okay.
And then we're going to come back in here and talk about Miley Cyrus.
And then we'll talk about The Sword.
Yeah. But I want that shit off my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all you're thinking about. That's all I'm thinking about.
All I'm thinking about right now is I want to talk about this Miley Cyrus thing because there's a lot of funny shit that's going on Instagram from Wayne Cohen's fucking...
What is it? Smiley's hate?
Dude, Smiley's hate Wayne Cohen. It's like, no, Smiley's hate Wayne. Like, really? Y'all...
I didn't even know Miley Cyrus
I didn't know she had fans and they called themselves Smileys.
Oh, that's
fucking
funny.
stupid.
That's
But,
fucking funny.
alright. I mean...
Smileys.
Fuck,
I don't get it.
okay. Fucking
I don't
ICP
get it.
fans call themselves Juggalos, but
I mean,
Miley Cyrus fans call themselves Smileys, but they hate Wayne.
Where does that come from, though? Where did this, like, I don't listen to Miley Cyrus.
Really?
Yeah. So, I mean, where is Smiley's coming from?
Her name.
Miley. They just add an S to it?
It means smiling. Like, they just kind of... Her name is spelled like Smiley without an S.
Okay.
But they put the S right there, so it's smiling like, oh, he's a very smiley person. Right?
It makes sense to call it tonguey or twerky.
This is before any of that happened.
Outdated references.
Yeah, but this is before any of that happened. So I'm assuming they called themselves Smileys back then.
A JC song was on. A JC song was on.
JC?
A Jay-Z. Fucking
And a Britney song was on.
And a Britney
Then I put my hands up.
Party at the CIA.
Yeah, the fucking Weird Al version's much better.
So, yeah, I'm going to tell you right now. I mean, I've pretty much said what I think. This is a fantastic...
Because Miley Cyrus is coming next.
It's going to be really hard for me to pick 13 good fucking albums for that.
Miley Cyrus might be on there. You watch out. You don't even know.
Watch out, Darren. I made my Justin Bieber joke a couple years ago.
Yeah, but see, this isn't really a joke because as much as I don't like Miley Cyrus before, and I will say
she's cool with the flaming lips.
She resonated more with our sister in that generation of them growing up and becoming of age, but she's touching with artists that I've been with, I've grown up with. The motherfucking Flaming Lips first album came out in 1986. This motherfucker was born in 1986. They've been around as long as we've been alive. So someone that's born in like 95, 94, working with them, and that they're already very, very popular.
It's like we said originally when Kesha was rolling with them, that hopefully this makes Kesha
sound better. But
instead,
have you heard anything from Kesha since then? No.
Instead, they flock with Miley Cyrus.
That's what really disappoints me, because I thought Kesha had more of a sense of direction and it could actually work. But Miley Cyrus, I don't know what it was, but Wayne Coyne just fucking jumped on that tiny little ass and said, "You're mine, bitch. And we're gonna do this. I'm gonna make you a Lips fan." I don't know, man. Flaming Lips have been around for a while, and they've got every album they do sounds completely different from the last one, and
it would be like, all right, check this out. It would be like if, all right, this right now is our anticipating of hearing it. Like, here's an example. Here's an example. All right, I love Typo Negative, but let's say Typo Negative were still together today,
and the guy with Christina Aguilera.
Yeah, let's say Christina Aguilera started rolling.
I'd say
Christina. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not even Pink. I would say somebody I really hate. Somebody I really hate. Let's say Chad Kroeger. And then he starts rolling with Typo Negative.
Better run, faster than my bullet.
What the fuck? Oh. But let's say Chad Kroeger started hanging out with like Typo Negative.
Dude, I would shoot myself.
I would be like,
I would fucking shoot myself if that's the next Typo Negative album featuring Typo Negative with Chad Kroeger.
But no, it would still
I
have
would
to have Peter
fucking
Steele.
break that album if I was in a record store.
And if Peter Steele didn't
But
die.
if he did die, and that's what they replaced him with, I would fucking go to the record store. I would find that CD on the fucking shelf. And I would hold it and be like, fuck you, fuck you, you don't need to exist. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. I would be so pissed off that I would have to go to every record store in the United States and around the fucking nation and just walk in that record store and be like, Typo Negative and goddamn Chad Kroeger does not need to exist. I got him on the floor.
Oh shit! What if
Don't do that piss somebody off. No, Chad Kroeger featuring. No.
You can't even say
I can't because it pisses me off, just the thought of it.
Oh.
Typo negative with
Chad Kroeger, like,
or it's
typo
Chad
album.
Kroeger, typo negative. Or Chad Kroeger presents typo negative.
so
Because that's how
shitty.
pretentious that motherfucker is. Nickelback. Typo negative. Fuck that! Like, I would literally grab that disc and I would try to break that shit over my knee. If not, I would fucking elbow drop that shit. I would just run to the entire fucking shelf rack. Like, imagine I'm at a goddamn record store and I just dive bomb in that shit on the typo negative with Chad Kroeger.
Dude, you would go viral because them motherfuckers.
Right.
You break every fucking Chad typo negative
I would
album.
love it, and then they would know. Chad Kroeger, you don't need to do this.
It would be like the fucking Chad Kroeger haters in Washington State right now.
What do they call those? Trailers?
What?
Like smilers? Chad Kroegers? You call them trailers? I don't fucking know. What are Chad Kroeger fans called?
Yuppies.
Tell me, Instagram. What are Chad Kroeger fans called?
Check out the Ghost album. We're gonna go listen to this Miley Cyrus, and we'll get back with you. I'm gonna get drunk some more.
At the grand celebration of the Cheddar Pond King, we all gather round for lava jousting. Don't be late, now come see the show. Come one, come all, it's a grand spectacle.
Check out the Ghost album. We're gonna go listen to this Miley Cyrus, and we'll get back with you.